McGraw-Hill Professional presents The Extraordinary Coach: How the Best Leaders Help Others Grow. Written by John H. Zenger and Kathleen Stinnett. Narrated by Dave Clark. Forward. When it comes to coaching for behavioral change, advice doesn't work. Lifted right from the pages of this book, these wise words ring clear and true to me after my many years as an executive coach to leaders around the globe. What does work? Again, the answer can be found here in The Extraordinary Coach, coaching people to arrive at their own solutions so that they are committed to the outcome. These prudent words contain the foundation of my philosophy of executive coaching. The person has to want to change and be committed to change, or I don't waste my time. Extraordinary coaches know that if the person they are coaching doesn't want to be coached, the coaching isn't going to work. Here are clear indicators that I recognize in individuals who are uncoachable. 1. They don't think they have a problem and have no interest in changing. 2. They are pursuing the wrong strategy for the organization. 3. They are in the wrong job with the wrong company. It's just a bad fit. Or 4. They think that everyone else has the same problem. It is impossible to help someone who doesn't think that he or she has a problem. Once you have determined that the person is coachable, that he or she does want to change, how do you, as the leader, help her or him to grow? Through coaching, or as Jack Zenger and Kathleen Stinnett define it in The Extraordinary Coach, with interactions that help the individual being coached to discover superior solutions, make and implement better decisions, and expand awareness. Coaching others can be one of the most rewarding experiences a leader can have in his or her career. However, it's not something to rush into blindly. A leader who is an adept coach can greatly enhance the organization's success. One who dabbles and doesn't take the process seriously can cause harm. Within the pages of this book, you'll discover what coaching is and what it isn't, and how you can learn the art and practice of coaching for leadership. Read it, devour it, practice it, and you too will be an extraordinary coach. Marshall Goldsmith. Marshall Goldsmith is the million-selling author of What Got You Here Won't Get You There, Succession, Are You Ready? And Mojo, How to Get It, How to Keep It, and How to Get It Back if you lose it. Chapter 1. Why Bother? How Coaching Pays Off. We meet a variety of people in the leadership development sessions we conduct. As the relationship evolves, they will often tell us how they genuinely feel, especially their skepticism about what we are presenting. Most of them are far too polite to express their innermost thoughts in the first hours without some specific encouragement, but we found that it helps to get such feelings on the table and hit those questions head on. In that spirit, allow us to predict what a significant number of readers may have in their mind, and that could well include you. We think it could be something like one of the following. So, what am I going to get out of reading this? What difference will it make in my organization if I implement everything that is in this book? Will it really be worth it? Is this just the latest management fad, or is there substantive evidence that it really works? We are going to answer those questions in stages. In Chapter 3, we present detailed statistical information regarding research we have conducted on the impact of coaching. Before drilling down to that level of detail, however, we would like to paint the bigger picture of the outcomes that will result from creating a coaching culture in the part of the organization in which you work. We assure you that these are not some theoretical views of what might happen. These conclusions are based on solid research and lots of experience in implementing them. Here's the big picture of what can happen and what outcomes coaching can provide. 1. Giving new meaning to work. Organizations function best when workers feel that they are engaged in a useful cause, not merely performing menial tasks. Coaching provides perfect
Sample complete. Ready to continue?